Okay, I watched a video, and this video is from a guy. I'm not going to mention who he is or the link to his video. I'm not going to mention any of that because, frankly, I don't want this guy to get the views. I just don't. I just don't. Um, yes, his channel has something like 20,000 subscribers, and here I am sitting here with not even 100 right at this time. But I'll tell you what, I would rather have 100 people who respect women than 20,000 people who agree with what this guy said. So I took some notes, and I think what I'm going to do is just kind of take it point by point and just talk a little bit about what he said and how I feel about that, and kind of take a second to apologize to women on behalf of men, because he's generalizing half the population as being these bears who want to overtake a man's life and make him miserable. Well, come on now. We know all that's not true. The things that he said in this video just, I mean, frankly, it shocked me. My jaw was on the floor. It made me sad. And I'm like, I gotta respond to this and just put something out there that even if very few people see it, at least I know that I did something to try to make it right. So when I find a little spot here, I'm out hiking. Really cool area. Found a new spot. It's really nice. When I find a spot, I want to sit down and I wrote some notes. So I'm just gonna kind of go through a couple of points, what he said, and then I'm gonna rebut him. Okay, I have my notes here, so I'm just going to sit here and just kind of read through these, and then I'm going to rebut them for you. But the things that the points that he made in this video were things like women are bears who will destroy your life. And some of these are completely ridiculous. Like, one of his points was, if you invite a woman to live with you or even stay with you for a long period of time, you're going to run out of toilet paper faster. Like, seriously, that was a thing that he said. What the hell, right? What the hell? He said you're going to find hair in your shower and on your clothes. It's like owning a cat. What? This is a reason to keep women out of your life? Or one of his points of how a woman is going to destroy your life as a middle-aged man? You're going to find hair in your shower and on your clothes. That's kind of a badge of honor, isn't it? Like, how cool to walk into work or the office and you have a woman's hair on your shirt or something. It's a kind of a sexy reminder to me. Like, if that happens, I can look down and say, oh yeah, I've got this amazing woman in my life. Like, what? What? He says you should be scarce during her cycle because you just don't want to piss her off or deal with the emotions that are happening during her cycle. He says that she'll want you to listen to her talk about her problems, but will not be open to advice that you want to give. He says that she will whine, that she will try to change you, and if she sleeps over, you need to draw a boundary and say a certain time that she needs to leave the next morning. He's like, sometimes you can say that you need to work at 10 a.m. or you have to leave the house at 8. And he says that usually works to get them out. Okay, let's chat. This video is 17 minutes of that type of stuff. Just, for me, I just found it infuriating. And I was just like, no, 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 no. Like, this is not what men believe. And I just could not believe that so many people had commented on that post, encouraging or sharing their own stories of saying, yes, this is how a woman will come in and ruin your life. Time out. Completely disagree with that. I'm 47 years old. I've been married twice. And I'm not going to come on and say anything negative about either of those women. Like, my experiences with them were beautiful. And yeah, the marriages didn't work out for various reasons. A lot of it, sure, my fault. Things that I've learned and grown through in the past, as we all have. But to come on and say that a woman is going to come into your life and want to change you and make your life miserable is just reprehensible. Like, I just cannot wrap my mind around that. Okay, so let me just talk some of these. Women are bears who will destroy your life. No, like, dude, I'm sorry you had a bad experience with women, but it's a you thing. It's not a them thing, and I'm just going to leave that one there. You're going to run out of toilet paper faster? Yes, you will. because you have two people in the house and that's just a thing that happens. Okay, we're going to move past that one because whatever. You're going to find hair in your shower and on your clothes, like owning a cat. Yep, you are. You're going to be cleaning the drains out. You're going to be getting big old clumps of hair out of the shower drain. You're going to have hair in your underwear. It's going to be on your shoulder. It's going to be on the floor. It's going to be everywhere. Again, rad. Like, what? Okay, we're going to move past that because that's just a thing that happens also. It's great. Now, here's the things that really starts to like be fundamentally wrong with this video. When he says you should be scarce during her cycle. If she wants you to be, okay, yeah. Otherwise, why not be there to support her, to get her a heating pad, to ask her if she's feeling okay, to get her some water, or ask if she just wants to talk about anything? I mean, is it that hard? Is it that hard to really step up and just be a compassionate human being and help her out? I mean, I just cannot, I can't understand why somebody would say to leave her at a time when she might need somebody the most. I disagree. She's going to want you to listen, but she's not going to want you to give advice. Man, okay, sometimes a human being just needs to vent and just needs to get stuff off his or her chest. And sometimes she's gonna want to vent without you piping in and trying to solve her problems for her. It's not our job as men to solve the problems of our partner, of our girlfriend, or whatever. It's our job to listen and talk through it if she wants to. It's not like she's giving us this venting session so we step in and be her savior and say, okay, here's what we're going to do to solve your problem. That is not the point, dude. That is not the point. The point is to listen to her, to understand what's bothering her in her world. And yeah, you can say, okay, here's what I've heard you say. Here's what I think about it. And maybe you two from there can talk about a way to move past the problem. Or maybe she just wants to vent and put her problems out there, and you're a safe place for her to do that. That's okay too. We don't need to be stepping in and solving problems for people, especially if they don't want us to. We need to be there. We need to be a shoulder to cry on. We need to be an ear to listen and be a partner to this person. We're not trying to solve people's problems here. That goes right into his next point of she will whine at you. She's going to whine and whine and whine. Oh, Lord. She's probably going to whine if you're not a man and you're pissing her off, and she has every right to do that. So, okay, whatever. This next one, if she sleeps over, you need to establish boundaries to get her out early. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. This is an expectation thing. Like, I think sometimes men will say whatever they need to say to get a woman to come over and sleep with them. I think that's just a thing that men do. And women, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that happens. So is it a woman's fault if a guy has led a woman on, gotten her into bed, and is expecting that she might want something more, that she might want some kind of a relationship? That's a bad thing. And so now as men, we need to start saying, yeah, you can come over and sleep with me, but you need to be out of the house by 8 a.m. No. If that's what you're looking for, guys, like that's fine. Go have one night stands, whatever. It's fine. But be honest in your communication with the woman and tell her that's what you want. And if she wants that too, great. But to lead her on into thinking that maybe there's hope for some sort of a relationship or some sort of a longer term situation, and then being pissed off that that's what she expected. Oh, I can't. I just can't do it. I mean, it's not like this. I don't know. I mean, I did a video recently on what it means to be a guy and just talking about masculinity. And watching this video and then thinking through all of this has made it just that much more clear to me that as men, we are incredibly lucky to have women in our lives. Strong, professional, beautiful women are an amazing thing to have in our lives. And I think the weaker a man is, or the less self-confident he is, the less he's going to be able to handle a strong, confident woman. And then that woman may take that as, oh, I'm not good enough for him. Like, that's crap. That's crap. The problem is that the man feels threatened by your confidence, and they just can't handle that. And if you find yourself in a situation, where a man is saying these things to you, or trying to get you out of the house, or just afraid of having you move in and take over his life, you're not dating a man. You're dating a boy who thinks he knows what it means to be a man, and he doesn't. Your confidence, the more your confidence raises, the more his is going to decrease. I saw a quote earlier, and I can't remember who it was, but I'll put it up on the screen. But the quote was, "Don't remove jewels from your crown to make it easier for him to carry." Absolutely. You're a guy and you're watching this. Rest assured, the women of the world aren't out to get into a relationship with you, move in with you, and ruin your life. They're not. I think if that was true, I think that'd actually be a good thing for us, because we'd have no problem finding a spouse, finding a partner. We'd just be overflowing with people who are trying to get into our lives. It's not really happening. Maybe it's happening to you. I don't know. but I think we need to go through life respecting each other, respecting the women who are in our lives, and making them feel empowered to be whoever they want to be. And if we want a relationship with them, then yeah, we are going to have hair in our shower drains. We're going to go through more toilet paper. But we're also going to have the support of some of the most strong, confident, intellectual, and beautiful humans on this planet. And to put any of them down and to say that they're out to ruin our lives and that they're bears just out to get us, get some confidence, man. Get some confidence, because that's not how it is. And again, I'm sorry you had a bad experience, but that's not how it is out there. I think that's purely a reflection of you and what you've invited into your life, maybe through dishonesty, maybe through saying things to try to get yourself laid. I don't know. I don't know those details. But what I do know is that women are not bears out to destroy the lives of men. They're out to find a good partner who will help support them into becoming the women they're meant to be. And anything that's less than that is something that I'm not interested in. So that's it. I'm going to leave it right there. I don't think I want to spend any more time talking about this, but it was important for me to at least get on here and rebut some of these things, and just at least put my thoughts out there on what I think, whether or not anybody sees it. That part doesn't matter. What matters is I feel better for getting out there and saying some of these things. So thank you. If you did watch this, thank you so much. I do hope you'll subscribe to the channel, because I want to build a tribe here who is on this same page and who understands these things. So yeah, please do subscribe. Please do comment. Let me know what you think, because I think this is a conversation worth having. For now, I'm gonna end it here. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out with me in this beautiful area. I'm out in kind of the Rancho Santa Fe, Black Mountain area of San Diego County. Super beautiful. It's a little warm today. Might be a little sweaty, a little glistening, but really, really beautiful. There's those mountains in the distance, and I'm gonna go explore these trails a little bit more. But once again, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.